Welcome to my studio. I'm Miriam Joy, and today we're going to be talking about alcohol inks. A lot of you want to know how to apply alcohol inks and what techniques I use, so I want to show a couple of those to you today. What I love about alcohol inks is you can't screw them up. They're just impossible. They just are a really good color to use, especially when working with gourds that you can just apply and just keep on going. Most of them are in a 3-pack. You sometimes can purchase them individually, but most of the time you will see them in the 3-pack. I like the Adirondack, which is by Ranger, and they have a lot of bright and wonderful colors. They also have metallic colors that come in 2 packs, and this one is the gold and the silver and the copper and the pearl. So those are really fun ones too, and I'll be demonstrating them a little bit as well. So the first thing we're going to do when we're working on with dyes or anything like that is we always work on a tray, and then I'm also going to put on my plastic gloves so I protect my hands. And we are going to start with our gourd. Now this is just a plain gourd. I haven't done anything to it. A lot of people like to take the alcohol inks and just start applying them and just applying the next color on and just keep on going. I like to do mine a little bit different. I'm a little bit more controlled. I'm going to take the lightest color that I'm going to be working with, and I'm going to kind of base coat or color my gourd first. I like to use cotton rounds when I am doing this. And I do prefer the smaller ones, not the big quilted ones. This absorbs too much of the color. And we're going to put this on our cotton round there, and I'm going to put my color on. So what I'm doing is just giving this color a base. And like I said, with alcohol inks, there is no right or wrong. This is just one of the methods that I like to do, which gives me a little bit more control to it. We've got dominoes rolling over here, and we're just going to keep on, and I just kind of do mine in a round motion. And one of the reasons I like to put this on, so is if my color doesn't cover everything, I don't have any naked part of my gourd that I have to worry about getting color on later. So we're just going to come up here and we're going to finish getting the neck, and you can see that's a lighter color. So I'm going to put the lid on that, and I'm going to use Sunset Orange. I really like this color. And we're just going to come in here and we're just going to start going here and there and letting it bleed out and settle. And if you want it to walk around more, of course, run your colors around more. But you can see how this is just really, and you can bring it out however you want to do it. But where it starts and finishes, you're going to get these outlines. And if you had red, that would kind of end up in a black. And you can do as much of that. I would do like the whole gourd part, and I'm going to do some different colors in here. I'm going to come in, actually one of the things I want to come in and do is with my gold, because I want you to see how gold works. Now when you're working with metallic, you have the metallic that's heavier that sets at the bottom, so you always want to shake it real well. And if you hear it, it actually has a mixer bead in it to mix it up real well. So then I want you to see how wonderful this gold looks. But see how these have really just bled out. And what I do a lot of times is put my gold underneath and then my colors on top. As you can see, the gold's a little bit thicker. So let's go to our next color. And I think I'm going to try kind of a brownish color, and this is a ginger. And you can see how I'm just kind of adding a drop to that, but I want you to see how it looks when it picks up the gold. And I just kind of keep working this And like I said, there is no right or wrong on this. We can leave that yellow to show through. We also can come back with the yellow and do some drops now of it as well to kind of fill some of this in. I like to use this color on a lot of my gourds to help give it texture before I put my design on it. But see, with this gold, you get this really neat kind of effect, and sometimes you almost get like a gold lining. Another really fun color that people like a lot is the Pearl Essence. And they said it kind of just picks up the other one, and it is metallic too, so we got to get that mixer working here and shake it really well. And this has a little bit of purple coloring on it. My purple kind of bled on it. But I want to kind of show you, look how that went on and how that just picks up the pearl and the other colors around it. So it's a really good color to use with other colors as well. Now you can keep this real simple to just a few colors, or you can add more. I want to add a purple in here. See what this looks like. This is Purple Twilight. I think it comes the yellow and the sunset orange and the Purple Twilight, I think all come in a 3-pack, and I want to just kind of see how that would look on there, just to give it some brighter, vivid color. Now if you were working, of course, you'd be working more around your gourd. Isn't that really fun? So don't be scared of the alcohol inks. There's all kinds of fun ways. It's just sitting there and playing with it. And like I said, a lot of artists like to just come and just put the color straight on the gourd without any color underneath it, and just start running other colors next to it and letting them run. Like I said, the one reason I like to do that with the underneath is so that you don't have to worry about any natural gourd showing down. So if you miss a spot like this, you wouldn't have to worry about that. But see just how putting those on, how much fun that is. Let's just add some other colors coming more down. This one we're just kind of making it come down a little bit. You can use your paint brushes in here a little bit if you wanted to make the colors go where you wanted to a little bit more. Or a lot of people just get in here and start rolling that. But see how really pretty that is? Let's try that Pearl Essence in here one more time, just to see what that's going to look like. Just kind of drop it a couple of times here. And how fun that is, and the design that it kind of leaves behind, and you can roll it a different direction or anything. So we've kind of done, you know, kind of layered it in spots here, where this we've kind of let it just roll kind of naturally, and this just makes such a vivid base for your gourd. Another product that's I've just started playing with, it's the Perfect Pearl. It's kind of like the embossing powder, shimmer powder, only in liquid form. And the same thing again, you want to make sure that you really shake it, and then you come and you lightly mist it on, and it kind of gives you that iridescent look here and there. And of course that's going to show up a lot more when it dries. This one is the pearl, but there's also different bronze and copper and different things like that as well to give it kind of a misted look. So there's all fun types of ways to play with it. And I guess that's it, is don't be afraid of it. Just play with it. Have fun with it. There is no right or wrong. We do at Miriam Joy try to carry the alcohol inks. If we happen to be out of stock, Blue Whale is a great source, and she also carries them individually if you're looking for just one color. And another really good resource if you're out at the shows, especially in the East Coast or the South, is Bob and Sherry Briscoe, they sell a lot of it as well. So look those people up, and they can help you, and they have a good variety as well. So thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions about the products or what we did here today, please email me at art@miriamjoy.com. And also, the products are found on my webpage at miriamjoy.com. There's also the video link so you can find more of these videos, and also the Facebook link where I try and post new fun projects and pictures every day. Thank you for taking time to join me today. God bless.